Other interesting business news, you have Nissan increasing the price of the Nissan GTR. So now the base model of 2024 Nissan GTR is going to start about $15,435 more. Or scratch that, not, I think it's about $7,000 to $8,000 more. So the current base price is $115,435. The new starting price for the Nissan GTR base model is $122,885. Now, you also have the Nissan GTR T-Spec. Now, that's going to be coming back. That is going to be priced at $142,885. Then you have the Nissan GTR Nismo Edition, which is going to be priced at $222,885 with the Nissan Nismo arriving this summer. Now, it is great that the Nissan GTR still exists in this era of government bullying companies to make EV and hybrid vehicles, since if you don't have a fleet average, they basically kick you to the curb. So a lot of these companies are being pushed in one direction. So just the fact that the Nissan GTR still exists is a great testament to their engineering capabilities, but it's a little disappointing that every couple years the GTR, it's also become a Chevy in regards to, it's about the same, they just slap on some new body panels. And of course, most disappointingly for a purist like myself, the Nissan GTR, no matter what model you get, only comes with 2 pedals. You need 3 pedals for a true fun experience, in my opinion. Also known as having a clutch, also known as having a stick shift and a manual transmission, which in my opinion is why the vintage Nissan GTR, which vintage, think about the classic Fast and Furious movies when they're stealing VCRs and tube TVs, which shows how long that franchise has been around. Really the pinnacle of that car in that show was Paul Walker's Nissan GTR. I mean, when you look at the GTRs of the past, you got the R34, those are peak Japanese engineering in my opinion. They all have a stick shift, of course, as performance cars are intended to have, my 3 cents. It used to be 2 cents, but I'll be damned. 40-year hyperinflation, I should charge 4, but I'm a generous man, only be 3 cents for my opinion today. Granted, it is still free to click that subscribe button. Now, it'll be interesting to see how long Nissan can keep this up. It's one of the only few things really elevating the brand, and also goes to show the importance of having a halo car, where you really show the pinnacle of what all your engineers can do when they have very few limits. I think of you have the Toyota engineering came out with the Lexus LFA, which many people attribute the great exhaust note in having the V10 engine. Unfortunately, it had an automatic transmission, but in terms of the manufacturing of the vehicle, the features, kind of like F1, a lot of the technologies trickle down into the base models throughout the years as, of course, technology decreases in price over time. So I really hope Nissan kind of pushes the envelope a little bit more and kind of goes all out as they continue to keep the GTR alive and not just give it a nice little facelift every couple of years and 1 or 2, maybe 5 more horsepower. I mean, really show off what you can truly do. And I know Nissan as a company is struggling. They're also part of Peugeot Mitsubishi Alliance, where they're all struggling to kind of game together. But also at the price point of $250,000 about, there's a lot of other more compelling solutions, especially if you're willing to compromise or kind of go just disappoint yourself by buying an automatic transmission sports car. There's a lot of other better bang for your buck if you think about other vehicles that are a little bit more compelling. Porsche, to their credit, still makes a stick shift and has a great, phenomenal vehicles, and they are so much fun to drive around the corners. But I don't know, for that type of price, over about $250,000. I mean, you can probably buy a used Lamborghini for that much. You can get a nice Corvette, make a C7 Corvette with a 6 shift. You got 7 gears to choose from. But it'll be interesting to see what Nissan does as they continue to keep this vehicle alive, which I'm glad. But hopefully they increase the R&D and maybe add that third pedal someday for the true enthusiast. But it is exciting to still see them make the twin turbo V6, and it of course is the GTR, so it has a big cultural following, and it's a good testament to the fans of the brand. Thank you everyone for taking the time to tune in today. Really want to thank you for taking time to subscribe. We're trying to get to 3,000 subscribers by the end of July. We still have a little bit of time to do that. Also, don't forget to like and comment. The feedback is greatly appreciated. It also helps with the algorithm, with the videos getting shared more. Also, don't forget to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe and fight the good fight.